What's going on, Maryland? It's Governor Wes Moore, and I'm here at the B&O Railroad Museum, where we just got done announcing a new grant that's going to help the museum continue to grow and thrive and expand workforce training opportunities on campus. And so right now, I have the honor of being here at the train that took President Lincoln to his inauguration. Maryland is the birthplace of the American Railroad, and rail transit has always been a core part of keeping our state competitive. The B&O Railroad Museum is a gem in our state, and it shows us not only our past, but our path. Now listen, their new exhibit on the Underground Railroad in particular is truly remarkable. It reminds us of the importance of understanding our history and carry on the legacy of our hometown hero, shero, Harriet Tubman. So be sure to come check it out, and I look forward to seeing you there. Now, I could go on about all the wonders of this museum, but while I'm here, I want to drop some more for more highlights. So let's go. This week, Lieutenant Governor Miller, the First Lady, and I were honored to host the first ever Pride reception at Government House. There, I signed an executive order protecting gender-affirming healthcare in the state of Maryland. Nobody should have to justify their own humanity. And as other states are taking misguided and hateful steps to strip away LGBTQ+ rights, we are sending a very clear message that here in Maryland, we will be a state where people's rights are protected, a state where every person is loved and is free to be their authentic selves, and a state where we leave no one behind. It was also my joy to welcome students from Hagerstown to the State House to learn about our government and to get a full tour of my office. Now, months ago, the students were kind enough to welcome me to their classroom when I was over in Western Maryland, and I promised them I would give them a full tour of the State House if they made it back to Annapolis. Well, our students learned that I'm of my word, and so they came, they took me up on their offer, and I showed them if I said it, I meant it. Our students are the foundation of our future, and that's why we've made historic investments in public education and signed into law legislation that addresses the teacher shortage here in the state of Maryland. We want to ensure that every child can receive a world-class public education in a 21st century school, regardless of their zip code. Now, we know that education isn't simply about what takes place in the classroom. For young people to succeed, they need connections to opportunities both in the classroom and in our communities. I visited Junior Achievement of Central Maryland, where community leaders are helping to create those pathways and are connecting what students are learning in the classroom to the outside world. I'm a big believer in experiential learning, and that our education system must create pathways for our students to have access to work, wages, and wealth. And I'm proud that our administration is building upon the work being done at Junior Achievement through the creation of our service year option for high school graduates, which is the first of its kind in the nation. I believe that service is sticky, and service will save us. And our Serve Act will give young Marylanders the opportunity to learn together, serve together, and to elevate our state. And continuing in the vein of service, it was my honor to preside over the change of command ceremony for Maryland's National Guard, where Major General Burkhead assumed her post as Maryland's Adjutant General. She embodies the spirit of service we strive for, and I could not be more proud of her leadership. Next, I joined labor leaders in the AFL-CIO and Steamfitters Local 602 for their apprenticeship graduation. I come from a union family, and I know the important role that they play in ensuring the strength and dignity of our workers. And I'm proud that Maryland has nearly 200 active apprenticeship programs, and we continue to bolster our unions and our apprenticeship programs to ensure that every Marylander has pathways to opportunity. And finally, I joined leaders at Fearless Tech in Baltimore to sign an executive order. Maryland is asset rich, but we have been strategy poor. There is no reason for our state to be ranked 47th in economic competitiveness. This council will work with large and small businesses, economists, and community leaders to ensure that our state can be a best practice factory and scale what's working to support a growing economy. Maryland can and will become the home to industries that will shape our future. We will be a state where dreamers and innovators and entrepreneurs, that they thrive. And in doing so, we will position Maryland to win this decade. So Maryland, things don't happen. Things are made to happen. And in Maryland, we're making it happen. We are taking action to ensure that our rights are protected. We're taking chances and investing in the success of our communities. And we are taking our time and taking this moment to address the challenges we face with collective action and collective partnership. Because together, we win. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. I'm sorry, sir, you know what time the next train is taking off? Next train? Let me see if I can stand like General Kelly. There we go.
You got it, yeah. That's an album cover.
That's it.